today on the show, we are talking to a young man who says his kind of music is Afrofusion. Wondering what that is? Well, why don't you join me so that we find out together? My name is Akosia, and this is Talkertainment. Welcome to Talkertainment.
Thank you very much.
All right. So something interests me about you. Your genre of music is Afrofusion.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is this Afrofusion? Because I think this is the first time I'm
hearing Afrofusion. Okay.
What is it about?
So Afrofusion is basically a combination of different styles of music. The Afro is obviously African. Anything African is Afro, and then the fusion part is, that's the combination. That's
okay, so what are you combining?
So my music is like heavily African influenced by people like Yusuf Ndu, Fela Kuti, Sangari, Daddy Lumba, like Kojoenchi, and also a lot of Western music styles like Kanye West, Eminem, Jay-Z.
So
that's what the fusion is about. So it's just African, influences and Western influences. So it's a fusion. So Afro fusion. Yeah.
And in our generation where we have discovered Afrobeat,
yeah,
do you think your Afrofusion will survive?
I mean, I think music in itself always evolves. Music is a dynamic sport, or substance, whatever that is. But music in itself has been evolving ever since, forever, the creation of music. So I feel like, if anything, Afrofusion is the next step of Afrobeat. So if anything, I feel like I have my foot in the door already. Yeah.
You're
so
going to
it's
write your name in the history books.
Pretty much.
Okay, so how has your kind of music been accepted since you started?
I think it's slow. It's a slow, it's a bit slow to catch on, but I'm winning, more listeners day in, day out, pretty much. And I'm saying this because people that are not even my peers, that are considered like legend in this, game, are fans of my music. So that to me is like a big honor, and that tells me that there's a lot of other people that gravitate to what I'm doing. If these people who are doing what we already know and who are considered legends are saying, yo, we like what you're doing, then yeah, it's being accepted. It's just slow to catch on because it's not what the masses are used to, but it's getting there. I
watched your Guda video, and I want to know what went into the theme of that song.
Yeah. So Guda is one of my best composition, and I feel also one of the best African hip-hop songs, period. Yeah. And the whole idea of Guda was to showcase, the video was to showcase African royalty, northern culture, northern dance, northern, lifestyle. And I think that's what we did. And the song conceptually is about a grass to grace story. It's, today I'm nobody, but tomorrow I'll be somebody. That was the idea behind it. And also letting not only yourself but others know that you're the one, you know what you're doing, you're certain about what you're doing.
I read an article that quoted you as saying that you were disappointed that your video didn't win the video of the year. I think you called the one that won mediocre or something. Were you that disappointed when you didn't win?
Yeah, I was very disappointed when I didn't win.
What went into the whole music video? How much did you spend? A lot of money on it?
I mean, a lot of time went into it, and time to me is more important than money. Time went into it, a lot of effort went into it. A lot of people put their time and effort into this video, which we all said, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make the best video ever shot in this country. And we're going to shoot it in this part, in a part of this country where no one has shot anything like that before, or because the perception everyone has of Northern Ghana isn't what we showcased in that video. So for us to be able to pull this off and not have our efforts being recognized was very disappointing, especially when pundits on radio and TV sit down and talk about why are we not promoting, why are we not promoting Ghana? Why? So for us to be able to pull this off and still be overlooked was very disappointing for me. That to me is like, how do you justify this? How do you encourage the next man to even go back and showcase where he's from? So that was very disappointing. Being in the year of return and all of that, it was, a big, I don't know, but it was just very disappointing for all the people involved. But I feel like if anything, we've grown and we've realized that we won the hearts of the people, because to date, everyone is saying this is the best video ever shot in this country, period. So, I mean, that's a bigger win. An award would have been nice and motivated other creatives to, be in tune with their culture and shoot more Ghanaian stuff. But still, Charlie, the people know what it is. So
yeah, that actually brings me to my next question about people always saying that we are not using our music to promote our country enough. And here is someone who decides to showcase his where he comes from, a part of Ghana, and still didn't win. Do you think that we are not really telling the story as we should be telling it?
I feel like we can do better. We are a country of all talk. We did talk too much. We did talk too much. And once someone actually steps up and do the thing we talk about, we also try to be like, because it's not our favorite person that did it, so we are not really like, we talk too much. Like, it's time for us to step up. It's time for us to be people of our words, like man up to our words and say and mean what we say. We can't be like, let's push Ghana. There are countless artists pushing Ghana through their sounds, through their visuals, all of that, but they are always underlooked, overlooked, whatever. But like, what does that tell the next artist? That means, Charlie, do the mundane. At the end of the day, they don't care. They just, talk about it. They don't really mean it. So if anything, we can do better.
There are artists that have actually totally forgotten about even our award scheme, because they think that, like you're saying, they put in so much effort and then they don't even get the recognition that they deserve. What do you think we can do, to change this narrative?
Oh man, I mean, award schemes, to me, I feel like shouldn't be about capitalism. Like, you shouldn't buy tickets to awards, like to an award event. The awards, all the events I know of, the ticket isn't, you can't buy the ticket. It's given to the artist. There's a number of tickets given to each artist that's nominated, or whoever is nominated, and then he gives to his family and they come to you get what I'm saying? So at least that's the first step we can take. Let's remove the capitalism and all this making money business out of it, and let us focus on appreciating and recognizing and rewarding deserving acts and content. Pretty much that's what it can be, because people would always bring up the voting. Oh, did you vote? Did you vote? But like, it's clear. It's clear as day. You can't be like, oh, because you didn't vote, so come on. Like, if you're going to go by that, there are certain artists who would always win awards. That's like literally buying the award. So we really need to do better when it comes to that.
Let me come back to your music. Do you see people buying into your music?
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like I have one of the best fan base in Ghana right now. It's because my sound in itself is a niche sound, and everybody that likes my music, this might sound some way, but like, they're super open-minded. They're super open-minded, because it's not the mainstream music. It's not what we are used to. You would have heavyweights like Sarkodie. We have, I have a couple of songs with Sarkodie.
Have you done?
I have like 2 songs with Sarkodie.
And it's not out?
It's all out. I have songs with pretty much every big known artist in Ghana.
So then, why are we not hearing about it?
I really don't know.
I mean, I'm here. I actually took time to watch Guda.
Yeah.
One, because I heard the video was good.
Yeah.
And I also heard the controversy around you
it,
not winning the award. So I went to watch it and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Because I've been to Tamil Bolga many times and I know
how it
it
is, and it's not. Yeah.
So why haven't we seen the music out?
I honestly do not know, because I'm pushing. Well, I'm an independent artist, so maybe. But that aside, we are doing the best of our ability to push this music out there. We are having features with all these, big name artists, pretty much all of them.
Does it make you regret the kind of genre you chose?
No.
Do you want to now maybe put in a little bit of Afrobeat, because that's what everybody is supposedly used to?
Yeah, but I feel like we all can be the same, we all of us can't keep doing the same thing. And speaking for myself, I cannot do that. I can do that type of music, and I have some music that sounds a bit like that, but that's not the type of music I want to make. I want to be doing something different. I want to be doing the music for the people who don't go with the crowd, the people who don't conform, the people who are alternatives, who are hipsters, whatever it might be, who are ragers, who want to listen to something that's not what everybody else is doing. That's the type of music I make.
Well, we are talking to Kirani AYAT on Talkertainment. My name is Akosia. We'll be right back. You're welcome back to Talkertainment, and my guest is Kirani AYAT, the Afrofusion musician. I want to get personal. Okay. So why did you drop out of school?
I feel like I'm smarter than the people at school. That's a joke on Rick and Morty. That's Rick's joke. Anyways, but I was in school for like 1 week. And honestly, what they were teaching might sound some way, but I knew.
It wasn't because you wanted to just drop out and go and do your music?
No, actually, I went to school in 2013. I started doing music 2014. It has nothing to do with music.
Okay.
I don't know, it wasn't for me, pretty much. It just wasn't for me. I went there my first 2 weeks or so. Whatever they were teaching me, I already knew. So I was like, this is not helping. I'm not about to, Plus that time, my mother wasn't, financially stable. And then, what? It was just that, and me feeling like whatever they're teaching me, I can really learn at the public library, on the internet, YouTube. It was just Charlie. So I was like.
So how did your mother feel about you dropping out?
Charlie, Aisha is a superwoman. She's like, it's your decision. Cool. You have a plan. It's like, yeah. She's like, all right, cool. Because she herself, and not to say school isn't, good or whatever, because school is school, cool, yeah, but she's good without, school and all of that. She's okay. And I know several other people. So she wasn't like too pressed, like, oh, you need to go to school. Yeah, it's just like, Charlie, you have your plan. Do you? Would you like to go back to school someday?
There's
some courses I would like to take, definitely professional audio engineering and also music business. I would definitely like to take some, short, couple months courses on that. But aside that, maybe editing too, but yeah, aside that, not really.
So music for you is full-time?
Yeah, pretty much. Since 2015, yeah.
So when you're not doing music, what are you doing?
I'm also a graphic and web designer. Yeah, I'm getting into photography and video editing too right now, so I do a lot of that.
How did the music come in?
It's so weird. It's not that Nambi were class 2, class 3. It's none of that.
Church?
None of that.
Okay.
None of that story. It was even way after high school. Yeah, way after high school. Somewhere 2013, 2014. I was just playing around. I was a huge music fan. I love music, but me being an artist came later on in my life. Yeah, I just did a freestyle at my friend's place. It was like, yo, this is actually good, but it wasn't even my song. I took like 2 different songs and did a freestyle, but he didn't even know, and he thought it was cool. And then I was like, okay, maybe I should like put pen to pad and write something, which I did. And then
so you write?
I did. Yeah, and then
did you write all your songs? Do you write all
everything,
your songs?
everything. Music is very personal for me. So I mean, I understand people write for others, and I do that too. But for myself, I don't think I would ever have someone write for me. I
Have
don't
you
think
written
so.
for any
Yeah, I've
artist?
written for 2 people.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not big, but
You don't want to tell me?
I mean they're not huge, so you don't even know. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So, you know how our industry is.
yeah.
Are you fulfilled as a musician?
I mean, even as humans, I don't think we are truly fulfilled. Yeah, and music is, like I said, evolving. You know, so if I say I'm fulfilled, that means I have peaked. I've reached the peak. There's nothing. I've plateaued. And as a musician, I want to be performing and making music in my 70s if I'm still alive. You know, in my 80s. So I wouldn't say I'm fulfilled. I would say I'm happy. You know, I'm not content.
I think that's very important.
You
to
know,
be happy.
I'm not
doing what
content,
you
but then
do.
doing this, being on stage, seeing how people react to my music, writing songs, performing songs, recording songs, that's my happy place. You know, that puts me in a happy state. But am I fulfilled? No. I want to drive a Bugatti.
And
You know?
give me a lift sometimes.
Say less. But you know, so I wouldn't say I'm fulfilled, and I wouldn't say I'm content, but I would definitely say I'm happy. Yeah.
So when should we expect your new project? What are you working on now?
I'm currently working on Aisha's Son, which is my debut album.
Oh.
And I'm hoping to release it, if not, you know, the ending of this 2019, definitely the year 2020.
So this music industry, how
Yeah.
do you see it? How do you see our future?
I think it's growing, you know, and we use the term industry loosely. There's really, really no industry, you know. It's a bunch of people just figuring it out day to day, you know. So it's growing. It's growing. With when we have the right structures in places, and when we enforce the right laws, and when we held people in positions accountable, then I think we would have an industry. But then at this point, we're just using the word loosely. I don't think there's anything as an industry, you know.
Are you a part of the musicians? You know?
I am, because, you know, I said I'm a musician in this country, so I have to be part of Musica. I am part of Musica.
Do you have any ambition of becoming Musica president someday?
Yeah, so I can also chop the money some and have a big belly, hopefully.
Oh
But joke. Anyway, yeah, but I don't know. I don't think I have any political ambitions.
Okay.
Pretty much. Yeah, I do want to start a cult, but
A cult?
a cult, yeah.
You're not afraid?
No, I mean,
That
not
we will lynch you with words. Kirani AYAT has
started a cult.
That's like...
I mean, when you have, like, I feel like Sarkodie has a cult.
with
His
the
fan base,
Nation.
you know, like, that's a cult. They ride for you, they support you.
okay.
So yeah, that's what I mean when
So
I
it's
say.
not the cult like people know.
I mean, it has different meaning. You know, it depends on, you know, the pretext in which you use it. So what I'm saying is, you know,
you explain to me
Yeah.
your kind of cult.
yeah, a cult is like a cult following. When they see
Okay.
someone has a cult following, they ride or die for him. That is their guy, no matter what. He can't do no wrong in their eyes.
Yeah.
You know,
But-
so that's a cult following. That's what I want. So
But
I'm trying to start a cult.
You could get fanatics in your cult who might want to kill for you.
The more, the better. Let's burn some shit. Joke.
Who is your mentor in this industry?
In this industry, man, I think like Reggie Rockstone.
Okay.
You know, he's really cool. For him, you know, at his age, grandpapa being buddy with everybody, looking out for everybody. I think that's like really cool. So Reggie Rockstone is someone like I would consider a mentor. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
And who do you see as your competition?
Oh, for the Charlie Wana own be different. I'm in my own lane, moving at my own pace, you know, no traffic, nothing. I'm just in my own lane. So I don't see anyone as competition, you know, because Wana own be different, you know. There's no one doing what I'm doing, period. It's not even like a matter of debate. But I do have a lot of people that I consider my peers that I like what they're doing. But I wouldn't say we're in any form of competition, no.
Before we go, what do you have for your Gouda family.
So to the Gouda family, now go day. Medase. Thank you. In French they say bonjour or merci. What do they say?
I think it's merci.
Merci beaucoup. Yo, but really to everybody supporting me, to the DJs, to the bloggers, to you guys, to all the radio and TV stations, all the fans, everybody supporting Kirani AYAT. Thank you very, very much. To my Gouda family, Charlie. Big ups, back with the Sarah. I appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, the album coming soon, Aisha's Son, you know. So watch out for it. Keep your eyes on me. You know the handles, Kirani AYAT on all social media.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you too for watching this episode of Talkertainment. My name is Akosia. I'll come your way another time. Have a good day.